Hello everybody, it is N, and this is a tutorial on how to solve the 2x2x2 Rubik's Cube, the beginner's method. As you see here, I have a 4x4, but my 2x2 is, so I'm going to be using this. Just split it into half so that every 2x2 quadrant here, every quadrant of this cube is going to be one piece. So I'll only be scrambling it and moving it through the centers. So here, this would be 1 piece, 2, 3, and 4. And this is going to be the beginner's method on how to solve it. So if you have no idea how to solve 3x3 or any other cube, that's completely fine. You'll learn just by this cube. So I'm going to start off by scrambling it, just through the centers so that it stays by 2x2. Alright, I think that's pretty good. What you would notice if you do know how to solve 3x3 is that there's no center piece here. Well, yeah. So you don't know how to distinguish each side. That's not really that bad. That's nothing. If you know how to solve the 4x4 separately, then you'll know that you need to make the center pieces and you'll need to know all the center colors, but you won't for this tutorial. What you need to do to start off is, what I usually do is I look for the side with the most white pieces on it, because I like to start with the white. That's just what many people like to start with. I'm going to start with this, and it doesn't matter which side you start with. I'm going to start with this, just to show that it doesn't matter if you have just one side. Or even 0. I'll start at 0. Yeah, I'll start at 0. So what you want to do is you want to start off by getting one piece in there. Doesn't matter how you get it, just get it to the top. Some people pretend that's not there. Some people like to get it from the bottom up. I'll be showing you how to do this later. But, okay, sure, we got that one up there. That's good enough. So from here, this is going to be the top, this is going to be the white, this side is red, so this is going to be red, and this side is green, so this is going to be green. What you want to do after this is you want to find a piece that goes in here or here. I'm going to go with this one, just because. So, we know that this side is white, and this side is red. Red. So, we're going to need to find a white and red piece. White and red. It's right there. So, I'm going to bring it down to the bottom layer without disturbing it. That should be pretty easy. Unless it's over here. Or if it's in the wrong spot, but it's at the top. This needs to be moved over there. So what you're going to do is you're going to tilt the piece down. Just that side. Move it out of the way and bring it back up so that this piece stays where it needs to go and this piece will be at the bottom. So then you just bring it to the bottom. Exactly where it needs to go. Right underneath. Right underneath exactly where it needs to go. So red, red, white, white. All we need to do is move this up. You might want to just move it up, but what if you already have this piece in? I'll be going over that in about 2 minutes or something. So, but since there's nothing there, there's no important pieces that I need to keep, I can easily move it up. Next, you're going to need to bring in any of these two pieces, whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. This piece is red and white and green. Sorry, blue and white and green. Blue and white goes there, so the green side must be here. Oh my gosh, okay. The orange side must be here. Some people might just push it up that way, and you could do that, but what if there's something there that you don't want to move? I'll be pretending that there's something there that you don't want to move. So what you want to do first is you want to put it directly underneath where you want it to go. Then you need to do this moveset. Most people like to use letters like right side, up, down, right inverse, but that's just too complicated for me. I like to use just common words. Down the side that you want to put it in, like this. It's here, so I want to push this side down, push this side in, so that the piece that we had here, it'll be pushed in, and bring it back up, and move the bottom. If you repeat that set, down, in, because I'm pushing that in, up, out, I'm pushing it out, and if you keep repeating that, it should come into the correct spot. But you want to be careful. Sometimes the wrong piece might get up there, and you might be confused because the white is correct, but these two are incorrect. That's just because the wrong piece is up there. If you use the moveset one time, it should take this piece out. Last piece is this. We want to push that into there because it's just the last one. So I'm going to be using the moveset. Down, in, up, out. Down, in, up, out. It should take a few more times, but if you're really technical and this is not specific enough for you, I would say just do right side. First I'd have to teach you the sides, which I'm just going to do quickly. This is the right side, left side, upside, downside, front, and back. We usually just refer to them by the first letter, like U, F, R, L, D, and B. Every time you hear that, you need to move it clockwise. Once, 190-degree turn clockwise. If it's R, this is R, and if you want to move it counterclockwise, it would be R prime, and you would write it down as RI. There's the other moves like lowercase r, but you can't really do that on the 2x2 other than just turning the entire thing, so I'm not going to go into that. If you want to be really technical, then what I would say is RI, DI, RD. RI, DI, RD. RI, DI, RD. And as you see, it put the piece in. And now we have the first level, first side solved and first layer solved. Yeah. So now you're gonna want to flip it over. The second part is that you want to get this entire part yellow. We're not going to be worrying about the orientation of this layer, so completely forget it. So there are three different things that could happen. 4 different things that can happen. So here you might have 2 pieces, which I have right now, or you might have, hold on a second, or you might have 1 piece like that. A goal, you might want to get 1 piece. It's the easiest thing to get, but it's not like you can pick. Or you might also get a nothing, or a, oh, that's pretty hard to get it, but there would be 2 diagonal pieces, 1 here and 1 here, or anywhere diagonal. I have figured out an easier way to do it for the 2, so I'm going to be finding it. I'm going to be trying to get it. 2, that's fine. So if you get a 2 or anything at all, other than a 1, if you get a 1, I'll be explaining that in the next part. Once I find the 1, you can use this method with the 2 or the diagonal or nothing. What you want to do is you want to hold it any way you want, like this, and you're going to go up, top, in, down, in, up, in, down, and that brings it to nothing, but